Live from the Student Union, this is
Victory Radio.
Hello, welcome back. This is the What If Show here on Victory Radio. I have Luca and Lee sat opposite me with summer arriving. How are we, boys?
Good.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yourself?
Good. I'm alright.
Can't
Weather's
complain in
alright.
this weather.
I can't complain.
Nice weather.
Can't complain in this weather, can
Yeah.
we?
If you're listening, you might be able to hear how sunny it is. It is very nice. If you're locked into your room, look out your window. Stop listening to the show. Go outside for a bit. Have a bit of a run.
What are you doing?
We do recommend 15 minutes of activity break every time you're staring at your computer. If you stare at it for too long, you can get eye strain.
So we've just lost half of our listener base, so we now have one listener.
Okay, well, to the one person that's listening, thank you very much.
Thank you so
That's
much.
just because we've got it open.
We'll tailor this around you. So
That's
today is
true.
the only one listener show. So yeah.
I love that show. If you are listening to us and you want to watch us, you can. We have 2 live studio webcams, pscp.tv/UOP Victory Radio. Also, if you want to get in touch with us at any point, you can hashtag Victory Radio. I'll be able to see it on my little screen over here, and then I can shout it to these two.
Yep. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, upvote, downvote, rate, subscribe,
Post it to Reddit.
buy, sell a picture on eBay, Amazon.
Put it on 4chan.
Fortunately.
Just put it everywhere.
All the fake Reddit knockoffs.
Mm.
Summer's just arrived.
Oh, lots of fun. Should we do a live arrival?
Yeah, she's only 30 minutes left.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next week.
Everybody.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Well, while Summer gets settled in,
Not
we might be thinking this a little bit later. This is Last Friday Night by
Tomorrow
Katy
we'll be thinking about
Perry.
it.
We'll be thinking about that. This is the What If Show. We'll be back.
This is Khalid.
This is Dua Lipa.
This is Kanye.
Alright, you'll love me. This is Victory Radio. Your mind.
You are back. Victory Radio. Summer has joined us.
Finally.
I know, I wasn't missing for that long, so
Not that long.
Yeah.
no.
10 minutes
Not
into
that
the show now, so should we kick off with a...
Shall we kick off? Should we
Let's.
kick? I quite feel like kicking. Ready? Let's go.
Just one more sting for good measure, just in case we didn't quite...
We always do a sting before a What If.
So, we were watching First Dates the other day. Other TV shows are available. And we were talking about what if we went on a dating show, like what would we give our profile for ourselves? And I said to these, do you remember that radio show that we've done, the What If show? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, that'd be a good question for that. So,
Because this is linking to like how we finalised last term, wasn't it? With like talking about like Luca's like dating persona, wasn't it? Like the picture and that.
Oh my God,
So
stupid
almost like a
photo.
bit of a follow-on, to be honest. Because we were saying like everyone on a dating show sort of always has some sort of niche or something really like majorly
Yeah.
exciting about them. Like there's one the other
The
day,
chicken-
like chicken farmer, and it's just like right. So Max, bar the obvious,
What would be your unique one?
What's your unique quality?
Thanks so much. I don't know. I don't actually think I'm a very interesting person, considering I'm as opposed to a chicken farmer.
Honesty.
A chicken
wearing
farmer.
smart shoes with shorts.
Oh, right. I haven't actually bought them yet. Oh, I need to buy them.
Max is wearing smart shoes with shorts, everyone, and he's done it for 2 days in
He
a row
looks
now.
absolutely ridiculous.
I'm terribly sorry. Lee's now looking under the table. Shut up. Oh, it's just not funny. Essentially, what's happened is that these are my only clean pair of shoes.
Clean your other ones then.
They are being cleaned.
Okay.
This guy I've got to go back to. They're in Salisbury, which is where I'm from. And my other ones were £10 ones from Shoe Zone that have since fallen apart. And the other ones are very disgusting trainers, which I wouldn't be seen dead in unless I was only going to the shops or something like
Fair
that.
enough.
So, to be honest,
Sunbathe at 5, corporate meeting at 6.
Yeah,
well, you have to
pretty much.
sunbathe at 5, yeah.
So what would be your dating profile?
My dating profile would be probably
Wears
like
horrible shoes.
would probably be kind heart,
No, that's not
Lie.
a lie.
kind heart.
Boo.
Beautiful beard.
It's a nice beard, to be fair.
Thank you so much.
We've all changed over the Easter.
We'll treat you nice. Would like to be
Lie.
treated nice.
What is this, like one truth and two lies
Something
or
that
something?
I would like to be treated nice as a unique quality.
Yeah.
I'd
love-
like you to treat me nice.
I want you to treat me nice, and
Wow,
that
what a
is my unique
stud.
quality. Yeah, I'd want to be treated nice. I can treat them nice as well, and I can also, I don't know, I can occasionally get a show written about them, or like a radio show written about them.
Oh god, that would be the
no.
day. We'll do a what if show, and it'll be like, right, let's make this all about this guy that I'm talking
But
to.
the thing is, so there is on my bio on a popular dating app on iPhones, other smartphones
And
are available.
Androids, yeah.
Rhymes with
Finder.
Finder. And I write, perks of dating me is that you'll probably get a poem written about you. That's perk, isn't it?
Aw.
Would you like a poem
Yeah.
written about you, Lee?
That's cute. So, that would be your. So Max's quality would be into poetry. So if you was on first dates or like the Undateable or something, then you'd get matched up with someone who also likes poetry. Like the chicken farmer Griff, he got, I farm chickens and that, and I've been on a date. He got matched up with a girl who also lives in Shropshire, works in some sort of chicken situation job.
Chicken situation,
and,
don't we all?
and also has never had a boyfriend, so they were perfect for each other.
I don't think that's a basis to like match people though, is it?
Well, that's what they did in the show.
Yeah.
We all-
Work in
It works.
Morrison's and deal with the chicken. Yeah, all right, here you
Love
go.
them.
I think mine would probably be something to do with films, I suppose. I mean, I've watched hundreds of films.
You've watched hundreds of films.
Oh, I've watched loads as well. There's a good website called Letterboxd.
At least
Other
5.
websites are available. And yeah, you can like take down all the films that you've watched. At like 900. I don't know.
So
I just really like films, and I think that my match would be, someone who's also into
So
films.
you would sell yourself by liking films. Hi,
More-
my name's
more-
Luca.
more
I
than
like
average.
films.
No, but more than average because we all like films. But I do like a good bit of cinema. True film.
Good bit of cinema.
And also-
no gang signs on Victory Radio.
I've got a good sense of humour. I think women would fall for that
How
easily.
how would you sell yourself, Lee?
Big
Why you guys?
editing
I don't
done.
know.
In the past 2 weeks, Lee's become like famous. He's doing this as a favour for us, but he now earns 100k a week. He's hit the big time. Lee, tell us what
Bitcoin
happened.
paid off the lot. Nah, I don't know. My call would probably be like honesty. I think
That's fair.
whether that's a good or a bad thing.
Honestly.
I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Mr. Look at your shoes,
Mr.
mate.
Shoes. is that all I'm going to be
Mr.
known
Foot.
for now? Mr. Foot.
Ian
Mr.
Foot.
Shoes. Ian Foot. Wait,
That's not compliant.
hot weather. You can still wear trousers in the night, can't you?
No, it's against the law. They recently
Well
prohibited
done.
it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't have to wear this awful debacle tonight.
Can you wear shorts into evening establishments?
Nightclubs.
You're talking
Yeah.
about a store. It's not exactly the most
You
high-end
other
establishment.
nightclubs are available. You can talk about nightclubs and that they exist, but just
You
nothing
could go
else.
into a store in a bin bag, Luca. I really wouldn't worry about the shorts.
I'm not gonna though because I care for my legs. Really, I don't want them to
But you
get.
care for your legs. You're going to put that on your
I don't want some
on
girl
your
in
bio.
stilettos like drunkenly hobbling past and cutting my leg off with them by
My
stamping
name's
on my
Luca.
foot or something.
My name's Luca. I like films and I care for my legs. Please date me.
I don't care about my legs. Yeah, look at. If you can see on the periscope, just
Fantastic.
never skip leg day.
Summer, how would you?
I don't know, but regardless of whatever I'd say, I'd get paired with some absolute melt. Like, it's just inevitable. I don't know.
Do you really think you would?
Occasionally takes compliments.
Yeah, occasionally takes compliments.
Thanks.
It enjoys the pub. Like,
Yes.
that's
Loves the
not
pub.
rare.
Wife material.
Listens
The
to
term you're
music.
looking for is alcoholic.
Hi. I see. That's the thing, though. It's so hard because I don't have like particularly anything that could match. I mean, you could always drop the New Zealand card, live there for 4 years, but that's just a bit boring,
one
isn't it?
cares.
Exactly. But like, you said honesty, mate. So
Yeah, because we're talking about like you said like
Okay.
good things about it. What was bad about honesty? Should you not be honest in a
no,
relationship?
but you
I
said
think
that's
we're
the one
talking
thing.
more about unique qualities. Though, 'cause
Unique
like the chicken
qualities.
farmer
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, unique qualities.
I mean, I'll admit, liking films isn't very unique, but I can't think of anything more unique than that.
Yeah.
I think yours. I think.
No, I
think
know,
yours would
but-
probably be something to do with like crypto. Like you probably end up getting matched with a girl who's also like knows loads about crypto or something like that. You know,
There we go.
because that's the kind of basis of first dates. It's like some really niche thing that they both really like connect on.
So cute.
That'd be cute. You could get a little couples dating portfolio dating
Should
thing.
do it. I'm gonna do it.
Get Delta to start a dating app. Coin market cap dating.
On the day we each start off with $1,000. By the end, whoever's got the most.
You have to give her 1 Bitcoin to Data.
All right. Well, we put Luca through this. Was it last episode?
Yeah, it was because we were with Dave,
Was
weren't
it?
we?
About 3 weeks ago. Was Dave here?
I believe so.
Dave was here. Yes.
Don't remember.
So
8 episodes. is
we've
too long.
we've already we talked about how we'd sell ourselves. How would you want someone to sell themselves?
Oh,
Okay.
so like, what would
Profile.
you want in someone?
What if you had to find someone to date?
Oh, not a melt.
Not a beg.
Not a male, someone who's fun.
Can we say,
Funny.
You can if you want.
can we say
Be gone, you know.
be gone?
That second word. See, that that gardening
A lady of the night.
over there.
Um,
Yeah, Max, what do you look for in a girl?
I look for nice figure. Yeah.
Yeah, mate, nice
I just
figure.
want. I'd want the ladies. I'd want the person to be. I want the person to be nice, but also to have the same sense of humour as me. Like if you listen to how we jovially have banter between the four of us, then you know that we don't particularly take ourselves too seriously on the What If show.
Yeah.
So I think pretty much all four of us would be looking for someone that is funny and someone who isn't particularly serious. So if anyone's out there, can you
Yeah. Phone in.
Victory Radio?
I don't know though. I mean, yeah, I think a girl that is funny would be good, but I feel like there's not many girls that are funny in that sense. I feel like girls are either
Whoa.
girls.
Sweeping statement.
No, listen,
Yeah,
listen.
right.
Go-
What's your words?
Generalisation.
No, because I'm saying no, because I mean, I feel like girls that try to be like funny just end up being like Amy Schumer. They just end up being so unfunny. Like I'm a woman, haha. You know.
Yeah.
I like a girl who's just like confident with herself, isn't afraid to like join in with the banter, but isn't always trying to crack jokes left, right, and centre. Because that's cringy.
If you're watching the Periscope, I'm about to burst into tears. That was delightful, Luca.
It's true though. Like, oh, I'm a woman, haha.
Quite literally
women
bursting into
jokes.
tears.
You know what I mean? Like Amy Schumer, all those kind of jokes. It's just
Yeah, I
not-
do,
it's
I
just
do
not
get what
even
you're
funny.
saying, just like unfunny.
Unfunny.
Exactly. Yeah. Nice figure. Probably like a bit shorter than me.
Whoa.
Brown hair.
Whoa.
Absolute giant. Someone, a girl who's 6'6".
7'6",
Maybe works in
Amazonian.
like tech or something. Maybe like a technology office. That'd be sweet. Maybe.
Something like
Oh
that.
dear.
That was a bit of an indirect.
Joking.
Moving on.
Moving swiftly on.
Summer.
Oh, what do I look for in a man?
Man. Yeah.
Money.
I don't look for money
I
because
ain't
money
saying
isn't
single
everything, Lee Parmenter. Money isn't everything. Someone
So
who's
nice.
funny.
That's what poor people say.
Funny.
Someone who is funny. Someone who's not money driven.
Someone who's nice.
No, money is nice, but it's not everything.
Someone
What
who's-
else would? Yes.
I think
Good
you'd like
fashion
someone with aspirations, career
Yeah, I
aspirations.
couldn't have like a low life that didn't want to achieve anything.
Oh,
that
that's
would
just gonna
really
pile
annoy
off you and
me.
sit around,
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Yeah.
Someone who's into their family.
Mm.
That's quite important because my family's important to me. This is like so generic. Like, I want someone who's funny, who likes family.
Who likes me for me?
Luca's waving at me. Are you interested, Luca, mate?
Yeah.
I'm not very good at tech, but
Oh.
I'm not very good
Gonna
at
date and
tech.
live stream it.
The What If show dating. Like,
what if show goes
Me and Max can be
dating?
like the waiters and like.
Oh, I would love to be a waiter on first
Max
dates.
already got his shoes on.
waiting is fun.
Shut up!
Trust me, I actually
Sleeps with
I'm
him.
already dressed for.
He's ready.
I'm already
I've-
dressed for
I've-
first dates hotel. I've got.
I've done waiting for the past like 2 years
Oh,
in
here
like
we go.
3 different
Good
restaurants.
for you.
And it's fun. It's really fun. And watching them do it on first dates, I'd love to do that. Just go to a different country, pretend to be like a waiter when they're obviously just actors. You know, just take drinks to people. It'd be fun.
Take drinks to people.
Yeah.
That sounds incredible.
Another thing is also like I feel like this early on in age, a lot of people get very touchy about the no kids argument. I've like been with people before and we've sort of not actually spoken about having kids, obviously, because it's ridiculous. But like I've just said like, oh, I'm not really sure about kids, and they're like, oh, what? How can you not want kids? And I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like, how do you even know at this age? Like, you don't know what's going to happen. I think like someone that's like laid back that will kind of that doesn't know. I don't know if I want kids or not, but I don't want to be with someone that's going to be like, I want kids, I don't want
must.
kids.
Yeah.
Someone that isn't too full on like that. It's just not on. Very.
Yeah, someone who isn't full on.
That's so nice, isn't it? That's lovely. Well, what we're going to
Someone
do?
that will let me have doors open for them, and I've got a fedora to tip to them.
Fedora to tip to
The
them.
lady. I just-
We're going to go to a little bit of a ditty. So, what is Lee? You like this type of music? We're coming up with Buff Daddy by Jay Huss.
Yeah.
What is a buff daddy?
I don't
In
know.
the-
How's it spelled?
In the nicest,
How's the spelled?
BOUFFDADDY.
Maybe it just means like buff daddy. Maybe it means like hench man, like big guy. Cool.
So
So
I
I like the big dumb.
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty self-explanatory. Like it's just translatable, isn't it? Cool.
I think we're all looking for a buff daddy in our lives.
Listen to the lyrics.
So listen to the lyrics in
Deep
this.
meaning.
Listen to the lyrics in this, and think to yourself: do you want a buff daddy? Think to yourself, okay? This is the What If Show. This is Victory Radio. We'll be back. This is Jay Huss.
Victory Radio. Playing the music you love. And a man. Playing the music you love. Live 24/7.
This is Victory Radio.
So whilst the break started, I thought of something very interesting. Yesterday, it finally happened. Everyone, get ready to play that cheer thing, Max. Kanye West announced two new albums. Did it cheer?
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm also playing the bed from it, so the bed just went right up.
That's amazing.
But there we are.
Yeah, my long-time favourite artist, Kanye, he announced two new albums. One was with Kid Cudi, which is called Kids See Ghost. The other one, however, and this is relevant to the show, was unnamed. And it made me think, what is he going to call it? Which then made me think, what if you had an album, if you had a release album, what would you call it? What would you call a debut album? If you had songs about yourself, what would you call the album? What would you call it?
I don't know.
I'm not prepared for
That's
that.
the What If show.
Just drop this on us.
I know, that's how
This
it
is
goes.
me.
All right, the Greatest Showman over there.
Max Eagle sings Greatest Hits.
I am who I am.
I am who I am. Oh.
No one
Oh.
knows.
Oh.
Go on, Sam, you go first.
Thanks for that. I don't know. I wouldn't call it my name. Like,
Summer Lovin', something
Yeah,
like
page
that.
would be big enough.
oh yeah, the full name. just the whole album cover with like 4 middle names. Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. Probably something stupid like
Yeah, innit?
I am who I am. Like
I am who I am.
something tragic. What sort? It depends what sort of music would be on there though.
Yeah, like hip hop.
Oh yeah,
R&B.
I'm a massive grime lover, me.
Afrobeats.
So I
Massive
think
grime lover, aren't we all?
Skeng Summer.
Yeah.
Skanks.
mine would be probably something really like trashy and housey, like fluoro neon covers, like just tragic. Like
neon.
I'd have glitter on there. It'd be
Oh, wow.
pink.
Dear me.
Mine would just be something stupid like Luca singing or something like that.
Lucas singing.
And it would just
Luca
be-
album. What?
Luca album. Just be me on the front cover like thumbs up. I think about it sometimes, like, you know, like if you had an autobiography, what would you call it? There'd just be something so stupid because, like, if you were famous, people would know you with that sense of humour, so it would be typical of you or me to release an album called Luca Sings. People are like, oh, of course. Like if I had a book, I'd be like a book by like the book by Luca, or Luca wrote this or something dumb like that. You know,
Luca
Love
book.
that one.
Luca the book, yeah. Luca the album.
Well, what about you, Max? What are you calling it?
Proud.
Rainbow.
Repping the boys.
Repping the boys.
No, I know what my album would be called. The Boy.
The boy. I actually don't know. This has been sprung on me, so I think I'd call it something like
Straight as a roundabout.
yeah, straight to roundabout.
90-degree angle.
90-degree angle. The What If show is the best radio show in the history of the world. Like we watched.
Oh, I love that
Well,
one.
but me and Luca watched Come Fly With Me yesterday.
We did.
And
Other TV shows
I'm
are
the day
available.
before, and I was there. Thanks.
Yes,
I know, but
yeah,
this wasn't the episode you watched with us.
Yeah, we finished it.
Um,
That's it. No
Did
more.
you?
Yeah.
It's the same thing as I was thinking. Like we were talking about how we'd have like perfumes named after us, and there was like 3
Oh my
named
God.
after. We can't say what the Mel Gibson one was,
There was
but
Pat Smell, which is
Pat
funny.
Smell. That was for Pat Butcher, our good friend.
Embarrassment.
Embarrassment. Who's that?
I forgot.
Oh.
Jane or Jade, I don't know.
Someone like that.
Yeah.
So I think mine probably be embarrassment. I'd probably just release songs about all my terrible escapades and all the things that I managed to do. Like yesterday, first time I've worn shorts in quite a while.
God
To wear
forbid.
shoes with them.
Shut up! Oh, this isn't. Stop looking.
That'll
right.
be it.
For anyone who
Oh,
isn't looking at the Periscope,
smart
Lee
shoes and
keeps looking
shorts.
under
They're
the
Max Eagle.
table at my shoes.
Looking at
Please
hairy legs
stop.
with the socks as well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, like you could have at least.
I'm a
worn
macho man.
trainer socks.
But
Or just trousers.
whatever. Right, I didn't have a belt on yesterday,
All right. So.
and
Right.
and my shorts kept falling down. I was thinking,
Did they?
yeah.
did
So I
you?
kept,
Oh, that's why
and I
you're
kept
walking
putting,
around like this. all the
yeah, I kept putting my elastic, like the elastic of my boxers, over the short
So
thing.
you get what are the things where they go up like that?
Suspenders.
Suspenders.
Dungar-
get some-
Yeah, you should have worn your dungarees, Max, for the
No,
smart shoes.
I've got suspenders. I've got suspenders I can actually clip on. I should have done that. I'm a fashion enigma. Simply the truth.
One win on Fortnite, don't at me, the album by Luca. One win out of 150 games, don't at me.
So are those all of our albums?
No, mine would
I
be
didn't
called.
answer.
Yeah, what's yours?
Well, go on then.
I don't know.
Lee the Stanford Dong.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably like
Joe Moon.
the meaning.
I'll just call it
give
Joe
some,
Moon.
No,
Like, put a
I
Kanye name. so then
Absolutely love that
People
one.
are like, oh yeah.
Deep.
Deep. And I like just I don't know.
I'll just call it Joe Moon
Just
to annoy him.
Joe Moon.
Jay Moon.
Joe Moon is one of their friends, by the way. for
Well, I've
people who
literally never met him in my life.
Oh,
actually, yeah.
have you
Can
never?
we do a segment
really?
about Joe Moon?
What if you were Joe Moon?
20, if you was Joe Moon, what would you do?
They don't know him, so we can't.
You
know
really
him.
never met him?
Never.
Crazy.
But I probably spoke to him on New App, to be fair. Like,
Yeah, probably.
Crackers. Like,
Crackers.
I know.
Okay, should we move on to another cheeky little what if?
Let's do it.
I think it's the time. Is it the time?
I'm not wearing a watch, but yeah. You can play the clock emoji thing. Emoji?
Oh, right.
Soundbite.
Time for our next what if. 2 has 1.
Go on.
Oh, dun 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 dun. I'm making.
I just feel like I'm going to let the other speak for a bit.
What
I've
if
missed
show?
it.
I did
the
have
radio.
2, but I can't remember the other one that I had in my head.
Fantastic. Well, Luca, what have you been getting up to whilst these guys are
What, over the Easter?
over the Easter? What have you been getting up to?
I did a lot of work.
Have you been getting some stuff doing?
I finished working at my former employer, Adventure Island Stockwell Limited. They have me back, you know, they're really nice people. It's like most jobs, you kind of stop and that'll be it. But they're just like, yeah, you know, I was like, yeah, you're right, Andrew, mate, I'm back for 2 weeks. I don't know, forget that one. I was like, yeah, you're right, Andrew, mate, I'm back for 2 weeks. He's like, yeah, don't worry, put you on the rotor. Yeah, I did a fair bit of work. Nice seeing everyone again. But there was a refurb in February and a lot of nice people had left, so it wasn't much the same. So
Right.
yeah, I had my last shift and that was that. Happy days. Played
That
with my
was
little
it.
brother, played a bit of FIFA, GTA,
I didn't,
Fortnite.
I didn't particularly do masses on my Easter. I only went home for a
Ate
week.
Easter eggs.
Only went home for a week and then came back.
Yeah, so have we got one?
What to do?
No, but what I was
Oh.
thinking about in the car on the way here was, like, obviously we've had some glorious sunshine over the last couple of days. We, bar Lee, have been out enjoying it, basking in
Lee's
the
been
rain.
busy, working hard, making money,
I know.
supporting the British economy,
making money moves.
We've been sat in a field doing absolutely nothing,
drinking liquids.
and it's been bliss.
and it's
Hops
been
blends.
lovely. But basically, what do you notice? I mean, because we had a bit of a tragic endeavour as we were walking through Guildhall the other day, didn't we, Luca?
Oh,
Like,
mate, Jesus.
as soon as the sun comes out, what do the British people do?
Shirts off, bellies out, crap tattoos. Can you say, sorry,
Sun's
sorry
out,
if you
guns
can't
out.
say that word.
can say
You can say crap, okay. Rubbish tattoos, dogs, bucket hats. I'm just thinking of Essex, really. West Ham shirts, sweaty vests, cans of beer, sandals and socks.
Cans of
co-
beer.
Dogs.
Yeah, staffs, cargo shorts, smoking more. Yeah.
Stevie Knight tattoo.
What
Yeah,
was that tweet we
really
saw
rubbish West
earlier,
Ham tattoo on
Max?
their back.
About the whole, like, it was like, oh, I have to work 9 to 5. Like, it was just like this really, like,
It was right. It was.
Yeah, myth tweet.
It was a tweet that said, and look, fair play to people who work
By the
full
way.
time all the time. I do gather that, but it's people going like, I'm paraphrasing it completely, but it was something like you're all out in beer gardens, and whatever, and I'm sat. It's so unfair that I'm sat in working and stuff like that, and it's like
the system,
life
innit?
choice.
but it was like this really aggy tweet. It was
Yeah.
so it's like, oh no, I'm going to turn around and not go out now purely.
put
It was just some random
I don't
on
know,
Twitter. Just
Let's witch hunt and put it on the
Right.
website and everything.
If anyone knows who this person is,
That
yeah.
raised another. So on the summer thing. Wait, are we finished with the summer thing? Like things of summer? I think I just listed them all. There's not really much else, is there?
not particularly.
What some? I mean, for me and Lee, it will be quite similar. But what are some like stereotypes of your hometowns? Like things that you're bound to see.
oh dear me,
Like that you can just say, like, oh yeah, that's like. I mean, what counties are you both? Are you Hampshire still or not?
I'm Berkshire.
So Berkshire,
Wiltshire.
Essex. So like we can obviously say about Essex things. But what is like a typical Wiltshire or Berkshire stereotype?
Oh no.
Sheep.
I don't know. Well, in the Royal County of Berkshire,
Yes, of course.
it's actually a
Berkshire.
very lovely area. However, where I come from probably isn't quite
Bracknell.
fitting up to, you know, the typical Ascot Windsor stereotype of Bracknell, which hosts the pubs such as the Dog, the Goose, the Canny Man. Like, it's just,
Sorry, there's a pub in Bracknell called The Dog.
well, we call it the Dog.
Oh.
It's called the Golden Retriever, but
Wow.
like,
That's still very like basic.
I don't know. I think is it wrong to say council estate?
Oh,
I love Bracknell to bits, but yeah, it's a unique place, I would say.
unique.
Max has been to Bracknell.
I have been to
I took
Bracknell.
him to the Ad. We like the Thes in
The.
Bracknell.
I think all pubs
The
are,
the
aren't they?
Admiral
The-
Cunningham.
It's
Nice
a fine
place.
establishment.
Nice place.
Yeah.
I really did like it.
What about Wiltshire?
Oh, Wiltshire. Okay. Well, I mean, the stereotype of the only couple from Wiltshire on Gogglebox is completely accurate.
Oh yeah, I know. The one that you
yeah.
like, served or something.
I've served them. I used to work in a well-known upmarket supermarket chain that
Waitrose.
rhymes with
Can we not say it?
Waitrose. Yeah, I used to work in Waitrose, and I had served them, and one thing led to another. And
they ended up in
well,
Gogglebox.
okay. The story goes is that one of the co-workers bumped into